Hello and welcome. My name is Lucas Lechuga, and I'm your host of MiamiRealEstate.tv. Today, I'm in Surfside, Florida, which is located just north of Miami Beach and immediately south of Bell Harbor. And as you can see behind me, we're at Arte, which is an ultra-luxury oceanfront condominium development with just 16 condo residences. Like a lot of the other buildings I featured on my show, it's known for having big floor plans. The smallest floor plan here, which we'll see today, has over 3,100 interior square feet. And also on top of that, the developer here has had tremendous success. As of late, in the past 4 months, he's sold over $130 million worth of property here at Arte. So without further ado, let's go inside, let's meet our guests, and let's check this bad boy out. Hello, Tara. It's great to see you again. Thank you for having me. It's always great to be here at Arte.
Thank you so much, Lucas. This is an honor to be filming today with you and showcasing Arte. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. So what do you have for me here today?
So Arte is it's a boutique collection of 16 residences, full and half floor residences. We have 3 to 6 bedrooms. Square footage is going to range anywhere from 3,100 square feet over 8,000 square feet. Some of the things that make Arte special are going to be, well, first of all, this is one of the first projects that was actually completed before we launched sales, which was in mid-February 2020. And from that date, we have actually sold 11 units. We have 5 left to sell. And it's been quite remarkable. I think within the last 4 months, we've sold over $130 million of property.
That's phenomenal.
So it's been great. I think all the projects have really benefited from what has occurred in the last year. And so some of the things that make Arte really, I think, stand out amongst the sea of amazing projects out there is going to be the boutiqueness of the project. It's very, very small, 16 residences. The security, we have some of the best security in the building.
For sure.
The finishes, I think the finishes in this building really, they are really not rivaled by any project out there. And just the sheer exclusivity of the building. We have 2 buildings. The one we're in right now is our main residence. Most of all the amenities are housed here. And then we have another building across the street. And that basically encompasses our private garages, all air-conditioned private garages, closed door. And then we have a residential lounge with a children's lounge and a rooftop tennis court over there.
Nice. And so what do you think has fueled all that success as of late? Because last year was a completely different story.
Right.
Fast forward to the last 4 months and it's been explosion. So
for everyone.
Where are your buyers coming from?
Most of our buyers, I think, as with everybody, most of ours are from New York. Just about every buyer here in Arte is from New York.
Have you been seeing California buyers?
We have 2 buyers from California. We have 2 from California. We've had a lot of interest from South America, as you and I had spoken about, but unfortunately a lot of them have not been able to come over here because of COVID. We're starting to see a little bit of movement there, but most, just about, this is a New York building. It really resonates with a New Yorker, and I think the reason being is the exclusivity, is the privacy, is also the neighborhood. You know, I think they love the, you know, Arte is kind of known, or Surfside itself is a private enclave, if you will, amongst Miami Beach, and it's really family oriented. It's very quiet. It's very peaceful. We're situated right next door to the Four Seasons. That's a very big positive amenity, spillover amenity, if you will. And we've actually seen some of our buyers come from the Four Seasons over here because they didn't want that hotel component that was competing.
They want to be close to it, but not live in it.
They want to be close to, exactly, and they want to come here and just know that this is their own place.
Yeah, what I love about Surfside is the 12-story height restriction, which this building is 12 stories, and if you go down the skyline of Surfside, you'll see most of the buildings top up at 12 stories, except for the one immediately next to us, which is kind of nice because we're here on the 8th floor, correct?
Right, exactly.
And we clear the building next to us because it is an old building that's been around for a while, but most of the buildings in Surfside only go up to 12 stories.
Exactly.
So you don't have that big wall of shadows that you have in Toto Neorest Beach.
Yes.
Where there's monstrous buildings,
Yes.
and so when you're laying on the beach, you're just sitting in shadows a lot of the times.
Exactly, and that's really something that kind of gives it that homey, I think, private feeling over here. It is the height restriction on, east of Collins Avenue. West of Collins Avenue, there's a restriction. You can only build up to 3 floors, so that's nice. So our units, these are flow-through units. So you basically imagine the building cut in half. You're going to have a north corner unit and a south corner unit, and they're flow-throughs. So most of the units, the residences here, their master bedrooms are situated west, and so you have this amazing view over, looking over the Intercoastal, the skyline view, and that will never disappear because you can only build up to 3 floors, and they're looking out over the canopy of the Surfside housing community.
And they take zoning very strictly here.
Very
serious, I should say, here in Surfside. So
yes.
I highly doubt any of that's ever going to change
no.
anytime soon.
Yeah,
so.
They really are. Yeah. And another cool thing about, you'll notice when we walk around is that Surfside is really strict with the setback of pools. So if you look down Surfside, it's a garden. It's basically a sheer garden of beautiful, growth that's all the way down, and then the pools are set back. And the reason being is because they're quite strict with the rules in affiliation with the sea turtles. So that's why that occurs. Yeah.
That's very smart.
So that's another one.
Another thing I love about Arte itself, though, is even though the building only has 16 residences, the developer didn't skimp on amenities. You mentioned a few of them. Can you elaborate on those?
Yeah. So it is quite amazing with only 16 residences. And again, most people are from New York. It's their 5th or 6th residence. So you rarely see anybody in these amenities. But we have outdoor. We have an outdoor meditation pond, which is a great area for meditation, yoga in the morning, or just simply laying out in the afternoon. We also have an outdoor 51-foot heated pool. Indoors, we have a spa and wellness level. We have a 75-foot indoor pool. We are the only private condominium residence on Miami Beach that has an indoor pool, and at that, it's 75-foot proper lap pool. So that's a really nice amenity. We have a steam, a sauna room. We also have a gym, and then we have a yoga room as well, yoga stretching room. We have a beautiful lounge downstairs as well. And then across the street, we have a rooftop tennis court, which is managed by the Nick and James Bollettieri Academy, just for residences alone, and and their guests can join them. And then we have a residential lounge, a children's lounge over there as well.
And how about services? What kind of service can residents expect here?
Yeah, so listen, we are really, Arte is about the level of service. It really is. We have a dedicated staff of over 20 individuals, and that encompasses butlers and valets, director of lifestyle management. They are here to truly do anything and everything for ownership. When they move in, they have an orientation process. They tell the staff as much as they want about themselves. The staff can be, will know what they want in the morning, what kind of coffee they want or anything, and it'll be ready for them. They're here to do anything and everything. We also, part of our amenity package, because we don't have a restaurant on site here at Arte, we're right next door to Four Seasons. From 7 days a week, from 12 to 3, you can order off of their menu. Our butlers will walk over there, pick it up, bring it to the resident, bring it in their residence itself, bring it out to the pool or the beach area for them. So they're here to do really everything.
That's amazing.
And you do see that. It's a real white glove service, I have to say.
Fabulous. And you mentioned how successful the developer has been as of late for selling out the development. And how many units do you have remaining?
So we have 5 remaining. And of that, we have three bedrooms. We have a lower penthouse. And then we also have another combination. We discussed this prior to sitting down, but we sent out an e-blast this week about our Villa Nove, which is, it's a combined unit. Basically, it's a duplex. It's combining our lower penthouse with half of the 8th floor. So it's basically a duplex. It's over 8,000 square feet. It has 3 master bedrooms, an office, a gym, a treatment room. It's really for somebody that wants a lot of space. And that's really what Arte was designed for. The units, like you said, are very large here. Our 3 bedrooms are average 3126 interior square feet. So we found that and the reason we're offering this is because the buyers that are coming into town, they want a lot of space. They want 4 bedrooms plus. Yep. So we've put that out as an option right now to do that. And Villanova would be really the only penthouse offered in this area right here. At that as far as how large it is too. It's a 6-bedroom, 7.5 bathrooms at $38 million for that one.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And here today, right now, we're in residence 801.
Yes, exactly.
So tell us about this.
So this is one of our 3 bedrooms. I think it's one of our most fabulous ones because we are on the highest floor for a 3-bedroom. Right above us is the lower penthouse. We clear the building to the north, as you stated. And you're overlooking the Four Seasons, which is a gorgeous building, and you have immense ocean views here. It's just gorgeous. You can see all the way down to Sunny Isles from this room itself. It is just a little bit about the materials in here. All the millwork is a European white oak wood. The Schüco window system, as you can see, is deemed as being one of the best window systems in the world. It is absolutely beautiful and really resonates once again with a northeastern buyer. It not only does it bring character and warmth into the unit, but it also, I think, brings a lot of privacy with that gridded Schüco window system as well. So you have that. We have the 10-foot ceilings. You have a lot of Roman travertine stone. As you can see behind me, we have the accent stone wall, and how this flows seamlessly to the rooftop of the terraces is just absolutely beautiful. It just gives it, once again, a real finished, polished look, the building itself.
And does the buyer have the option to purchase this fully furnished as you see it here?
Yes, so this unit is offered at $10.5 million unfurnished, and at furnished 11.1. It is designed by Artefacto. But yes, there is that option for them.
So they could come here, buy it as is.
Turnkey is ready to go.
Completely done.
Ready to go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So why don't we take a look around?
Okay, great. Let's do that. So Lucas, welcome to Residence 801. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3126 interior square feet, 740 exterior square feet. Let's walk into the great room. As we're walking, you can see just this beautiful Schüco window system.
Yeah, I love all the windows, all the natural light.
And the views of the ocean are endless, as you can see. You can see all the way down to Sunny Isles and the beach, which is sparsely populated. And
it's like this all the time.
All the time.
These buildings here in Surfside, as we mentioned earlier,
Yes.
only rise 12 stories, so they're not high density.
Right.
So the beach in front of all these buildings really doesn't get a lot of traffic.
No, it doesn't.
It's nice for people that enjoy their privacy.
Exactly.
Spectacular.
That's exactly it. It's very, very private here. So, so here we are in this beautiful, great room, 10-foot ceilings. A lot of Roman travertine stone, as you can see, the stone accent wall. And then the linear cove lighting. This is offered within all the residences as well. The millwork. This is once again all a white European oak wood.
So Tara, you mentioned that the residence has 740 exterior square feet. There's a terrace here and another one on the backside. Tell us about the features of the exterior.
Sure. So, well, for starters, we've got a flush threshold here. Actually, Arte is the first building in Miami to be turned over like that. So normally you'll have this lip, right, that you have to walk over and people stub their toes or so forth. This is quite nice. You just walk out there, and it's really nice. There's a Brazilian Ipe wood out there.
Well, question before you get into that.
Sure.
The reason other buildings have the lip is to prevent water intrusion when there's a storm or heavy rainfall. So without the lip, how is water prevented? Yeah, how is it prevented from coming in?
Great question. So there are there's a drainage. There's several drainage areas within the Ipe terrace over here. And so what happens is the water drains through within those areas, and then it's fed outside the building. Yeah. So there is no water intrusion. No. They've been specifically segmented on the terraces to encourage that.
It's a brilliant move because I'm always showing property and I always have to warn clients, hey, watch your step because you can easily trip over that lip.
That's exactly it. And I have to say, clients, when they see that, they're like, oh my God, we love this because it does pose an issue. It really does.
Especially for small children.
Absolutely, and older people. It's a real issue. So that's really nice. So if we, when you open it up, it's just seamless. It's really quite nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, and then of course 740 square feet combined. Obviously we've got the front terrace and the back terrace, but the Brazilian Ipe wood, it is stained once it's turned over to the buyer, and then the buyer maintains the staining of it.
And I noticed even the ceiling here on the exterior has the travertine marble.
Yes, the travertine
and that's
stone.
every residence throughout the building?
Everything. So it literally flows seamlessly from the interior of the unit to the exterior, and it's just a completed look. It's amazing. And it also provides that artistic view of Arte. The building itself is very artistic because it's framed with that Roman travertine stone. It's
like a pyramid-shaped building. We didn't mention that earlier. So like the base of the building is wider than the top.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it actually goes like this. So my larger units are located on the lower floors. That's why the 7th and 8th floors, we're on the 8th floor right now, has my smaller units because of how it narrows. And then of course we have the lower penthouse and the upper penthouse, which are full floors on the 9th and equivalent to the 9th floor, the 10th, 11th, 12th floor.
Nice.
Yeah.
And back here, what do we have?
So over here, it's kind of segmented. This would be our dining room area over here. And some people, you can make it a dining room area, you can make it a sitting area, you can put the dining room table over there. There are options. We've decorated this with Artefacto as the dining room area. And then back here we have the kitchen. And this is all a customized Poliform cabinetry provided. The stone is a honed white Byron stone, and it's all integrated Gaggenau appliances. Gaggenau
including
refrigerator.
The gas stovetop.
That's
very unique.
That's a great feature. We have a gas cooktop range. The downdraft actually blows outside the building, which is really nice. It doesn't recirculate and blow it back into it, and that applies to the dryer vent as well. Very nice. And then really designed like an entertaining kitchen. You've got the 2-speed ovens, the warmer oven, Gaggenau refrigerator, freezer, and then of course the beautiful, the cabinetry here by Poliform. All the features that you see, really nice with the lighting that you see, underneath, really beautiful. And then all the fixtures, these have all been designed by the architect Antonio Citterio, this rich brushed bronze gold. And you'll see this in the kitchen and in the bathrooms as well. So, yeah.
And you have 3 bedrooms back here to the right?
3 bedrooms, so we'll head back there. Over here, we've got the wine refrigerator, Gaggenau, and then plenty of storage space that you have in the kitchens as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So let's go back here, see some bedrooms. We have our first bedroom here.
Closet system over there.
Closet system. And so the interesting thing is the only thing that the buyer has to do in Arte is to build out their closets. This particular unit, the closets have already been built out, so that's quite nice with our Nari closets. The windows, just bring that up, are all pre-wired, so you only need to put your own window treatments in. And then the unit itself is pre-wired Lutron ready as well.
Okay.
Yep.
And I noticed linear diffusers
That's
throughout.
right. Yes, exactly. Linear diffusers throughout, beautiful, very sleek and clean. And then of course all of our bedrooms are en suites. So you have a really nice bathroom in here. You can see the finishes. The tile in here is a woven glass mosaic tile. It's just gorgeous. And then of course all the bronze fixtures and just the way that you see how the shower has been completed there, the angling of it and so forth, the drainage, it's gorgeous.
I really love the finishes of the bathrooms. I mean, even if you're talking about a powder room, even the powder rooms, they're
exquisite,
and you don't see any drywall.
Right. No, you don't. Not at all. It's completely either going to be tile or all Roman travertine stone. That's really what it is. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Slab stones too. I mean, they're quite amazing. So let's enter the master suite. This is really quite nice. We'll start off with the master bathroom. We got this beautiful oak wood barn door. And go ahead, enter and see.
It's always important to have a lot of natural light in your master bath, and this one definitely does.
Yes.
And a beautiful ocean view as well.
Ocean views from every room. And this, I want to point out this. I think this accent wall, this bamboo travertine is gorgeous. This is just like the regular travertine. It's made by one company in the world, which is in Italy, one company in 2 different cities, and it's called a bamboo travertine. They basically take it through this machine and just grate the travertine stone. So
it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous accent to the bathrooms.
Definitely.
And only our 3 bedrooms have this, which is really quite nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and then of course you have the dual water treatment area with the beautiful sculptural Roman sculptural bathtub in there. And then the showers, you have the rain head showers, dual in there. And then you have the dual Toto Neorest toilets, his and hers.
Right on cue.
There you go. Is the bedroom.
So here we're facing west. What's fantastic about the west side is obviously you have the downtown Miami skyline view. As you mentioned earlier, in Surfside, across the street, the buildings are only 3 stories, so you're always going to have that downtown skyline view, and
it'll never be taken from you. And that beautiful canopy of the trees over there from the Surfside housing neighborhood community. Clearly that's never going to go anywhere. So it's really nice. You've got, and in the evening, like around 4 o'clock, the sun, as it's setting, it's really quite nice. And the reason they did this, obviously they had to figure out where they were going to position things. It only made sense, obviously, to position your main room and your kitchen facing the ocean, but also the bedroom, the master bedroom, facing the west. As the light goes down, it kind of sets the mood and gets you ready, for the evening. So
allows you to sleep in later
exactly,
too.
Exactly. That's exactly it. So that's there's some thinking behind that as well. So the views here, and then of course you can see a little bit over there our second building across the street. So
I actually see some of the residents enjoying some tennis there, which is the first amenity we've seen today, where actually people have been using it.
Right. That's exactly right. Yes. So really special property. But here.
So the master bedroom here has the seating area.
Yes.
As well,
yes. You have a sitting area over here. And then I think, look, this is obviously structural column that you have, but it kind of creates that nautical look in here. You've got to have the structural column somewhere. It also creates a little bit more privacy as well. You still have the views, but so it kind of brings that nautical feeling in. But nice little cozy sitting area as well. And then of course the terrace over here flowing off of the master bedroom here.
Yeah, so you have one terrace off the living room to enjoy the sunrise, and you have one terrace off to the west to enjoy the sun.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly. So that, and you can see the ocean. I mean, that ocean view from every bedroom that you saw in every room in this residence is really quite remarkable.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a big selling point.
Yeah.
So right now outside on the beach there, I see a gentleman, a staff member, setting up 5 beach chairs. Are those for
affiliated with
Arte?
Arte? Yes, they are. So what has happened, obviously, one of our owners has called down to the concierge desk, and usually you give them about 30 minutes notice, and asked for the beach chairs and everything to be set up for them. So they go out there and they're setting them up, as you can see. If they have any lunch or anything that's going to be delivered, they'll have that ready for them as well. So yeah, that's part of our amenity.
It's a beautiful
package.
day.
Yes.
It's a great day to be sitting at the beach.
Yes.
I also notice a lot of kite surfers out here. There's actually like 3 or 4 back here.
Yes.
Which
so
I don't really see too often.
No, that's a good point that you mentioned. So this pocket of Surfside over here is known for kite surfing. So you see it's about a block away from here. And I think so because it's so sparsely populated in this area of the beach. But you do see a lot of kiteboarders. It's gorgeous, on a windy day, especially after work. Sometimes you can see about 20 of them out there. It's really, really beautiful.
Yeah, they probably don't have a risk of running into somebody swimming in the ocean, individuals out there, because it's so sparsely populated out here with
Exactly.
visitors. So that's good.
And I want to mention this other thing. You may have seen that we've got the 2 walking paths over here at Surfside. So that's really another great feature of Surfside, leading all the way into Bal Harbour. It starts at 87th Street and it goes all the way down to the Hollywood Cut. Okay. So you basically have 2 footpaths. The top one you can run and walk. The bottom one you can run, jog, bicycle on that. It's great so that you never have a congestion on that footpath, which is really nice, and that leads all the way down, and you see how empty that is, and that's basically what it looks like most of the time as well. Yeah. Not
too many people out there.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's really nice.
Again, for people that are serious about privacy and just want to be kind of on their own, this is fantastic. Thank you, Tara, for that amazing tour. It was very informative. Arte turned out spectacular. The developer did an amazing job. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, it's an honor showing you Arte. I really appreciate you coming by and taking a look at it. And I would highly recommend you stop by again when we're finished with our lower penthouse furnishing it, which should be in about a week or so. I'd love to show it to you and feature it on your great TV show.
Fantastic. That sounds like a great plan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be sure to join me next week as I showcase another fabulous property. For those of you watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below.